Y'all thought Nickelodeon was bad. Take a look at this. 35 Disney employees arrested on Child X charges in less than 10 years. At least 35 Disney employees in and around Florida have been arrested and accused of X crimes involving children since 2006, CNN reports as part of a 6-month investigation. So far, 32 of those cases have resulted in convictions. If you're interested in reading this article, you could go Google it, pull it up. Here it go. But I want to bring your attention to this guy right here. His name is Victor Salva. Guys, Victor Salva was arrested, charged, and pled guilty to lewd and lascivious conduct, oral X with someone under the age of 14, and procuring a child for a home movie, or shall I say pornography. Victor Salva was sentenced to 3 years in state prison. He served 15 months and he has to register as a lifetime sex offender. He completed his parole in 1992. Anybody remember this movie Powder? This was Victor Salva's first mainstream Hollywood movie. This movie was made for Caravan Pictures, a production company wholly owned by who? Disney. The director of that movie is Victor Salva. Nathan Forrest Winters is the former child actor who suffered the heinous acts at the hands of Victor Salva. Nathan was one of the main characters in the movie Clown House that was a 1989 American slasher film that was written and directed by Victor Salva. Nathan also starred in another one of Salva's movies called Something in the Basement.
My first memory of when the abuse started and, eventually progressed over the next 5 years. Videotape all of it. I mean, it was full blown.
When they found out, Nathan's family went to the police and Salva was convicted and jailed. But that hasn't affected his Hollywood career. Powder, one of the scripts he wrote in prison, was distributed by Disney's Buena Vista Pictures.
Salva was also a director on Jeepers Creepers, Jeepers Creepers 2 and 3. He was also a director on Dark House and Rosewood Lane, Peaceful Warrior, and Rites of Passage. Even the LA Times covered it. Disney's movies director, a convicted child molester. Hollywood, he says, I paid for my mistakes dearly, but victim of incident several years ago urges boycott of Powder. You guys remember Bella Thorne, former Disney child actor? Well, Bella Thorne stated from the ages of 6 to 14, she was being molested.
I'm Bella Thorne from Shake It Up. And you're watching Disney Channel.
Getting molested from your 6 to your 14 seems like way harder circumstances, or being physically abused all the time seems like a much more difficult situation than have paparazzi following you since you were 12. I was still being molested and paparazzi were still following me, but having no idea the type of mistreatment that I was still dealing with at that time, that everyone around me saw and did nothing.